You are now listening to the Non-Millennial Millennials podcast, brought to you by House of Spades Media Group. Enjoy.
That's how we do it.
Oh, there's a red light.
Hey, that mean we on air, nigga. That mean the airwaves is blending with our energies and shit. Yeah.
Don't be a dinger. Don't be a dinger.
Hey, sometimes my text messages come to my laptop. Watch your mouth.
Don't be a dinger.
My laptop has AIDS. Have respect.
You have some respect and get some antibiotics on that bitch. That's disrespectful.
Apple told me they can't do nothing for me. You just gotta die.
Of course. Sometimes
What antibiotic is that? But death, nigga. You just got rock with it.
Slowly induced chemo death.
All right, sure.
Motherfuckers die
Everything
slow.
I've done to this motherfucking computer
Die slow and
die
slow and painless from like the cyber AIDS and level 47 cyber cancer you've been putting on the internet through that damn thing.
Speaking of my computer having AIDS, for those of you that
your IP address got a tumor
on this joint, yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
But for those of y'all that was listening last week or waiting to listen to last week's episode and only listen to it on YouTube and didn't see it on YouTube, it's been on Anchor all week because my computer has AIDS. So, when it has AIDS, it doesn't upload things to other sites like I needed to, and then I have to wait for other people to do it, and then that takes time, and then next thing you know, a week went by and it just gets uploaded yesterday. So technically you get 2 episodes this week if you didn't watch the video from last week. There you go. Unintentional bullshit.
Be responsible and get a new laptop. How about that?
Hey, you got 1,000 on it? Because I'm 1,000 short.
Bambi's dad murdered my car.
Then shut up.
I have an excuse. What's yours?
I'm 1,000 short, like I just said. I'm literally $1,000 short.
Well, you could always solve that problem by releasing Busy Detox and getting your streaming numbers up, and then you can buy a car, and not only a car, but an efficient laptop that is 2 generations newer than the current laptop of today's modern age that doesn't have no
much money on a laptop, sir. You got me twisted. I wouldn't spend that much money on a laptop.
Then you're just waiting for AIDS to find your laptop again.
Nigga, I spent $1,300 on this laptop talk for y'all. Nigga, I spent $1,300 on this piece of machinery we are now broadcasting on. The next one is about to cost me $2,100. You think I want to spend that much less more than that, nigga? No, nigga.
If it avoids your computers from having, from now on, from not having AIDS, would it not be worth it?
It took 10 years for this to get AIDS, so I feel like I got a good, I got my bang for my buck. It's still banging out, still doing what it can. Not doing what it could, but it's doing what it can.
Your laptop is 3 steps away from just having pop-ups of just random gay porn and Viagra pop up on your shit.
Nah, I got pop-up blocker, cuz we don't play that.
AIDS don't matter.
Pop-up blocker still works. Like I said, it don't do what it could, but it do what it can. Who the fuck is you for once?
No, you're not gonna put me on blast like I'm. First off, I'm no nigga. All right, I'm no nigga.
You are definitely half a nigga.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can't even say shit with your little bitch ass.
Right. You're right. Your bitch ass wearing a
look
fucking
at you, look at your people. Look at your people out here campaigning for the orange man. Should be ashamed of yourself. The other half of yourself.
Oh, you a Kanye West fan and you voted for 45 the first time, nigga. You ultimate coonery. Hailing from the home of bitch tequila, 50 cent margaritas, and cartel dealers. And yes, you did. It's your A1 on the mic, motherfucking Jose Ortega. AKA if your girl looking at me from across the room, either I fucked her or she wants to fuck me, but now you don't know. And now you insecure, you bitch. You texting your girl while she in the car about who is that? I don't know. What y'all talking about? Look at you now. Stupid bitch. AKA Tequila Poppy, AKA Martin Quarantino, AKA all Jews and white people owe me money. Why? Mr. 93.
they stole something I believe we refer to as our culture.
Our motherfucking culture, you stinking thieving bitch. AKA the dopest thing since fentanyl heroin. AKA Joey Lefris. AKA the pod guy. AKA me and your girl point and laugh at you and busy spit hit you at Little Caesars from the top floor and your grandfather's having a heart attack. Your grandmother's having a stroke. I spilt my Slurpee on her. She's wearing white. The EMS can't get through the line and we laughing. It's hilarious.
$7
AKA the next
Slurpees.
$17 Slurpees, nigga. This was at Comerica Park. I mean, on Little Caesars, nigga. I mean, this is at Little Caesars, nigga. This wasn't at the fucking Fillmore. You know, shit real. Damn. You know what I mean? AKA the next revolutionary immigrant. AKA I'm God, bitch, you not. There's Hove, there's Fly God, and then there's Pod God. Meet you, bitch. Praise the Holy Trinity. Praise God.
Hey.
Only AKA the reason your girl has whiplash, AKA Overtime Ortega, AKA Tony juggling the speakerphone, I'm angry, AKA 2020 Space Ghost, AKA the improper disciple, AKA Debo Yo, AKA Rolly is faceless because I'm tasteless.
You bitch.
It's just a bracelet, but it, you know what I'm saying? But it don't go TikTok anyway. Just look at it and make you go blind. Ching ching. AKA Tito Lee, AKA Washington Irresponsible, and who the fuck are you? Because now you got to do the whole intro. Finish it off, sir.
If I may. Live from the house of the man with desert dick hanging in the halls of Valhalla. If you don't know, you won't know. From the womb to the tomb, baby. I'm gonna be the motherfucking man now and forever. My name's Busy93. Some call me Busy Black. For those of you that don't know, I'm AKA the motherfucking Can't Go Down. AKA motherfucking Kwame Khalifa. AKA Young Norm Hall. Get it together, do the math, figure it out for yourself. AKA Young Busy Slice, RIP Kimbo. AKA Grizzly Busy. If you know, you know. AKA Busy Terrence. He's Philip. I'll fart on you and laugh. Haha. Bitch. AKA Mr. Fact Check Yourself, because I may say something inflammatory on purpose by accident. It just comes out sometimes. I'm sorry.
100% probability.
Yeah. Sometimes it's actually 100%. AKA Mr. Liddy Two Titty, because I'm fresher than what?
Bag of new fitties.
What?
Cause you clean?
Always and forever. AKA Mr. Fago with no ice. AKA no Mr. Run through a motherfucking face. AKA Busy Waldorf because I spit on you from the nosebleeds, Little Caesars while your grandparents watch you bum. You bum. Spit the whole bitch at you, nigga.
AKA, and I point and laugh.
AKA Mr. Let Me Breathe. I get 1,000 Latins in your lobby. Don't put your knee on my neck, bitch. I can't breathe. Black Lives Matter. If you don't know, you won't know. Please stop killing us, because if you kill me, my spirit will haunt you and your mother. And I'm fucking with you. AKA Mr. My Pull-Out Game Strong. Stay 6 feet away when I bust. We still quarantined and it's a pandemic out here. Get it together. AKA Mr. Uninformed, because sometimes I just like to hear myself talk. AKA the Sophisticated Jew, aka Mr. Throw the whole bitch away, aka Busy Soze. Do your math, do your researches, do your Googles, aka Little Big Shot, that's gangster, aka Busy the Tiki Torch Nazi daughter, what? Slayer, nigga, get it together, aka Busy Wallace, because I'm dark like Ben, but I slap you like she. I don't respect no fans, bitch, I play the game. Aka my motherfucking Clay, the walking contradiction. AKA, y'all know it if you don't know, the distinguished degenerate. We tell you every week. You get the content, you receive it, you feel it in your ear holes and your bones. Some of you, it reaches your anus. You love that too. Oh. AKA, my final one and favorite one, of course, those of you that know. I don't need a lab coat for this shit. I've been vetted and motherfucking dipped and whipped since I was a chip. You feel me? Motherfucking Captain Dr. Cheyenne. Shit is. Where's my lab coat? You may or may not be hired.
And
it's the Non-Millennial Millennials motherfucking podcast. Episode what?
128.
I think so.
120.
This is usually your part, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah, 128. I was right. Yeah,
128.
And you left it hanging for about a good 4 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Pregnant pause. You gotta leave some suspense in there.
You pregnant?
The pause was.
Everybody up in this bit pregnant. Like pit bull puppy in the corner over there pregnant. Crackhead over there in the corner pregnant. Podcast host over here pregnant. Everybody pregnant. Then my partner now. But what's the fuck been going on in the world of everything and the shit that you've been keeping up with?
I mean, I think you opened it up with a reasonable analogy. It seems like everybody's pregnant and we all in the trap house. And it's just you and your partners in the corner like, damn, what do we do?
Keep getting money, nigga. What the fuck you mean? What is there to do? We in the trap house. Keep getting money.
I mean, but you got pregnant people smoking dope in the trap. You got to do something about that.
That ain't my responsibility. Ain't my responsibility.
You ain't getting the game to fuck up the neighborhood. You just got in the game to get money.
Yeah, now comes to fucking up the neighborhood.
Now you're looking at the effects of your damage.
We can't say the neighborhood if we trapping and we getting. Look, if we can make all the dope fiends sober, guess what? Ain't no money. And if we ain't getting no money, we ain't never gonna become Jay-Z and get Jay-Z power. And if we ain't never gonna get Jay-Z power by trapping because all the dope fiends is all motherfucking sober, then what do we do? Can't sell CDs and DVDs no more.
Let's be honest. Who wants to live in a world with no dope fiends? Dope fiends are like kind of fun.
I don't know,
like,
you?
No. I like dope fiends. I think they should be trusted at a distance.
No, never trust a dope fiend, especially on the 31st.
Like I said, at a distance. You don't even talk to them for the 30th. You don't talk to them for the 29th to the 5th, nigga.
Or the 13th or the 14th.
Hey, look, keep it at a distance, like I said. So I gotta be distance. I say that to say this though. Motherfucking, I felt like a confused dope fiend in the corner watching the debate. I felt like a confused dope fiend in the corner living in America the last couple of years. I think Joe Biden and his partners in the corner like, yo, we should probably clean this up. I think Kamala was telling that nigga like, yo, I know we got the money now, but like we should do something with this. Like, we should make this right.
Okay. I didn't watch the debate because I think when there's clearly an idiot, there's not work. It's like this. If you see LeBron James play the fucking Charlotte, any team LeBron James is on, this is LeBron James versus the Charlotte Hornets. You're putting your money on LeBron James. You don't want to see that shit. It's not worth watching. You know what's gonna happen. Even if you lose, it's like, one nigga's been like clearly better than the other side's whole team. So, who really doesn't really fucking matter that much? I really don't care. I'm voting for Joe Biden ultimately because I'm not voting for Trump. And I never would vote for Trump. And there ain't nobody that's black that's running, and I support women in the White House. So, therefore, Joe has my vote amongst a bunch of other shit.
I still think if Joe Biden can make this happen, Kamala gonna be the first female black president by default. And not
why you think Joe gonna have a heart attack?
Yeah, something's gonna happen. I think he's gonna die. Him or Trump, one of the two. I think whoever wins is gonna die.
Trump ain't gonna die. Like we had this discussion last election, my nigga, and it's like I don't like bring it up on political shit at the top, but whatever.
I never said I thought a candidate would die after they won.
Evil don't die. It withers slowly.
It does, but at some point it does die, and you never know when the wither is gone. So that nigga was so angry last night, he was in that bitch shaking. He could tell he wanted to throw the whole podium at that nigga.
He wanted to throw the whole bitch away. You should have called him.
For real.
It's your man. You should have told him how. You should have taught him how to throw the whole bitch away.
You know what? If I could have told him how to throw the whole bitch away, I would have told him not to fall for some of them traps that he fell for, because Biden set his ass up a couple times. He was like, Abraham Lincoln over here said that the poor boys wanted to do this shit and they should stand back and stand by. He was, Abraham Lincoln? I never called myself Abraham Lincoln. I said, And then that nigga just was like, all right, yeah. Just
See, that's why you
he
throw
fell
the
right
whole,
for it.
that's why you throw the whole bitch away. Like sometimes it's a moment where you just gotta be like, all right, fuck it. Like I gotta throw the whole bitch away because I'm looking like an ass. And then you just go all ass in this one moment. It might save you. But instead you fall for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody is actually superior, like it's a superior mind than you because you're, you know what I'm saying? Like
I think that's the thing I learned.
The fourth runner-up at the Special Olympics. Come the fuck on.
Well, technically he was first, but at the Special Olympics, he was technically first. But
no, he bought the medals from the other niggas that won, and that technically makes him first. But he didn't win. Let's be
real. I don't know. I just think if you I think that nigga is like smarter than the people he's talking to, and that's what he wins on. He wins on being not the smartest person in the room, but the smartest person in a room full of his people. And that's a distinct difference.
No, he's not. He's just the most powerful person in the room.
Yeah, but usually in a room of his people, quote unquote, supporters and dick suckers and whatnot, he's usually the smartest guy in the room.
No, because he hires motherfuckers to do certain jobs, and it ain't saying that they can't fucking do it. But if it isn't done to his liking, he'll be like, "No, you can't do it. We're doing it my way." And then they get blamed for it, and then they quit. That's happened through his entire fucking campaign.
Yeah, but like I said, that's not the people I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the people that quit. I'm talking about the dick suckers that's still there. You still got it in the throat, nigga. Like you still voting for this nigga. You still rocking with everything he's doing.
They just got stronger jaws than the rest of them.
You think about it, everything he said, you didn't watch it, but I mean, for those of you that did, everything he said, if you was paying attention, the nigga, most of his points, especially when they got talking about race for the few minutes they did, was just repeats of what the nigga said at the rally he had, 2 rallies he had this week. It was a verbatim repeat of what he said when they asked, what was the question? They said, when because the moderator was a black woman, they said when minority families have the talk, you know what the talk is. I know what the talk is. You know, everybody listening that's black or something know what the talk is. You know, don't fucking do certain things in front of the police. And
what to do, and when you get pulled over.
How to conduct yourself in the face of authority, so to speak. Trump answered with rally points. Right, he's talking to his base, his people, when he answered that question. The question was to answer it to those families, the families of them. He was talking to his people, and Biden answered the question first and gave the answer I'm sure Kamala told him to give. And motherfucking delivered it perfectly. And it was like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna just repeat this shit I've been saying to these motherfuckers that don't have this talk with their people, or the few that do. But like, I don't know. It was a better conducted shit show than the prior one. I just liked how they were marketing it. They were marketing that shit like a final round of a Mortal Kombat fight. Like I literally saw final round Trump versus Biden. Like that's how niggas was billing it. Like they bill it like a fight. Like that's how you know the sensationalism around the shit is so fucking retarded. Like I get why some niggas see the shit and don't want to vote. Like don't give a fuck about it.
No, yeah, it's a clown show, but we have to use our vote. It's important this time. It's more important than ever. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, but you know.
Don't you use this platform to downplay that. You shut the fuck up. You let that be. You shut the fuck up and let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Vote. That's it. Next subject.
Well, let me say this right.
Shaq think Dwight Howard a bitch.
Let me say this right quick, though.
Oh, God.
I think, because I was talking to somebody and they raised a good point. They said...
It's probably not.
I had to think about what they said and how old they are and when they said it, what position, what I was thinking when I was that age. motherfucking 19 first, well, no, 18, first election they could vote in. And said, I don't want to vote because I haven't paid attention to anything and I don't really know the difference of any policy. Like, I don't like Trump. I know I don't like him as a person, but I don't want to vote because I don't know the other guy at all. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't pay attention to politics. So I feel bad if I casted my vote because I really don't know which way I feel. I'd just be listening to somebody telling me what to do, which was like, when I was that age, I was completely against it, period. You couldn't even persuade me. So it's like, to even say that, it's like, yeah, okay, I can respect that because you want to make an informed decision, but no, right now you can't.
I say to people that think like that, think of it like this. Think of it like your first vote could be the first vote. Your first vote could be against Hitler. Think of
You
it
don't
like
know
that.
Hitler is Hitler before you vote for Hitler, though. Technically,
Nigga, we got 4 years of Hitler. You clearly know it's Hitler.
I'm saying in the context of Hitler, though. When you vote, if you're German, you vote for Hitler. You don't know that's gonna happen. Even if you listen to him and you know he's a little crazy, you don't know that's gonna happen. Then it happens. You're like, I fucked up. I shouldn't have voted for that guy. Fuck, that was a mistake. Like
this
a lot of Hitler walking around.
This now. Hitler we're talking about, 45, does not wear Hermes. He definitely wears Dolce. And he Hitler, bro. Like, we've already had, it's just like we was talking about off air with the J Electronica shit being perceived. If you have a sample size of something, you kind of can see what the fuck you already had, or what could be. We've had a 4 years of a sample size. We don't need another 4. It's not. It's clear.
I know the next 4 ain't gonna be no sample, nigga. This gonna be the real shit. If he win the next 4, that's gonna be the real dick. Condom coming off. Nigga, you getting it raw.
I just recommend everybody, if he does win, God forbid, which every poll under the fucking sun is saying not gonna fucking happen at this point.
You said that 4 years ago.
No, well, we haven't had people voting along the way. Everybody had to vote on.
That's the only difference. 60 million votes already in. That's the only difference. But you have
but what I'm saying is you can see it in real time. Like, damn.
But you don't know who them votes are going to yet. They just saying right now, if the shit was to happen today, then this okay. Wait till
you already know what them 60 million say. The fuck out of here.
No,
you know what it's doing.
No. I don't.
They know.
See,
they know.
That's the problem.
Don't play yourself.
You only say that because you saw some polls where he was up 7 or 10 points. I was like, duh. Of course, everybody. It's the only reason you would go. No. Don't fool yourself like that again. Don't do that, please.
No, but I'm saying off the rip, it's in real time now. It's like
it was in real time 4 years ago.
No, but think about it this way, nigga. Before, it's like you had to indulge in all the debates and all that shit in the rollout to the campaign, and then you cast your vote. Now it's like motherfuckers can, like, certain states can allow voting now, so you could have casted your vote,
bro. They was
like during the first fucking debate and already had your mind made up.
Mail-in voting isn't a thing that just became a thing. It's been around for like the last 10 elections. That's not a new thing just because of
you can cast absentee ballots, but
and
it's like
mail-in ballots. This is the first election where more people have done it because of the situation.
Because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You still don't know what direction the votes that coming in.
But you was only like more people only did absentee ballots when they were physically impaired to be able to actually be able to cast a vote, or you was in the military and you was overseas or in a different place from where you were actually stationed that you lived. Yeah. But everybody has to do that, and that's a small percentage of Americans at this point. Now it's a larger
4 years ago. It was a small percent. Yeah.
Yes, but what I'm saying, but now it's a huge larger percentage because like now you have a bigger base of Americans, mostly all at this point, casting in absentee ballots or going to the county clerk's office due to the fact that the pandemic. And like I said, you can cast your cast your request for an absentee ballot. Excuse me. Get your shit, and like, by the second debate, seeing the first and second one and be like, all right, fuck this. I don't need to see a third one. Like, do what you need to do, mail it
Some
in.
people had their shit
It's
in before the
done.
debate even started. I mean, depending
Exactly.
on what state you in, some people had I mean, if you got your mind, but I'm saying though, regardless of how many, it could have been all 300, it'd never be that, but it could have been all 330 some odd million of us had our votes in right now. Still wouldn't know for a fact. And then even on November 3rd, this time around, we still don't know if we'll know the day of. That's a very real possibility. So I mean, to say, just because more mail-in votes have happened because of the pandemic and it's been a big that's not like reason to be like, yeah, nigga, Biden is ahead because of that. Nigga, Hillary was ahead the same amount 4 years ago at this point without a pandemic. Wasn't as many votes in, but like I said, only vote you know that was cast is probably for you and your wife. And for me and my mother. That's 4 votes between the two of us out of 60 million. Nigga, that's not a lot. We'll find out. We'll find out the majority of the answer at least November 3rd. Hopefully we had a whole answer. But we'll find out at least half the answer.
Very proud of my wife for being, this is her first time voting. Very proud of her.
Shout out to her.
Utilizing
saying,
her moment.
I feel that. I feel the opposite of like your wife. I feel what girl I was talking to was saying about like I want to make an informed decision, but I can't. You can't make an informed decision.
First off, hold up. Let me pause that real fast. This is where the fuck I'm gonna be 1000% Ortega and be completely brutally honest, and somebody's feelings is gonna get hurt. You stupid as fuck if you don't know who the fuck you're voting for by this point. If you already knew who the fucking candidate was for months, shit's been popping off. The whole social standard of what the world and society is different, and you ain't been paying attention to who you want to fucking vote for. You basic as shit. You just chose not to pay attention.
Nigga, at 18, did you give a fuck that much? And if you did, you know niggas that didn't, and you understood.
Because Obama was running the next time. I was 19 when I cast my first vote.
Right. So I'm saying though, but at the same time,
I cared, motherfucker.
You knew people though that didn't or couldn't vote, like myself. Not that I didn't want to, I couldn't. Timing was off, so that was the only reason I couldn't do that at that time. It didn't make a difference. The nigga still won, but at the same time, you can't look at it like it didn't make a difference. You can't tell somebody that their life has been revolving around them their whole life. They don't pay attention to that when they watch TV. They in the reality shows and shit. You can't motherfucker tell that motherfucker, hey, yo, you need to look at these niggas' policy right now and make a decision. That's ridiculous. Why would you want that person to make a decision? They don't know what's going on.
Well, for me, when I was a kid in school and shit, I actually had social studies teachers who were, I would say, I had 2 social studies teachers who were kind of like on their own shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like they went by the curriculum, but they would veer off into they hotep moments. And we got like, it was a 8th grade teacher, shout out to Mr. Sledge. Like he made a whole big deal about us voting. We didn't understand why. We took it as like, nigga, if we vote, we vote. If we don't, we don't. You know what I'm saying? We in 8th grade. We didn't really
most motherfuckers like whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. This is what it was. And I think more social studies teachers should actually do this shit on some real shit. After it was a vote after affirmative action got taken off, like eliminated and shit. And this nigga was extra pissed about that. And he had a friend that worked at the polls and got like a shit ton of fucking just empty, like just ballots and shit. Gave them to us. And we did these, you know what I'm saying, did these ballots on what we knew, what we seen on the news or whatever, and just made votes based on our decision making. This nigga is like, and he just kind of gave it to us like, all right, just say fuck it. And it like had the whole shit on the board, ran through each candidate and what they did, what they stood for.
That's dope. They literally got apps for that now.
And you had it like, and he was like, all right, this section, like, who voted for so and so? You raise your fucking hand and shit. And he would either be neutral towards a person because they had good and bad policies, a complete dick to you, or he'd be like, all right, cool, you made a good decision based on the facts of and who y'all are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he grilled at us because we, like, some people voted at a motherfucker who was completely against like poor people and poverty and not helping city people at all.
Right.
And he was like, y'all niggas was voting for the wrong nigga. He pretty much not giving you no money. He taking money out of your pocket and you not paying attention to it. You voting for this nigga and now he in power. He fucking you over. We 8th graders, nigga.
I mean, that's a good time to get it understood if it's something that follows.
But we was like,
just have it in a class. That's dope.
And it was just like one class. That's all. It was like the day after the election, and that was it.
It would have probably stuck with all of y'all if it had been like something following that like every year up until the time you could vote. But
it kind of hit me because it was just like, all right, if anything I got from this moment, and I think more teachers, like I said, I think more teachers can do it. If anything I got from this moment is if I'm going to be sure that I'm going to use my right to vote, which this will be my 4th time voting, I'm going to know what the fuck I'm voting for and who I'm voting for. So if you're not sure that you're going to vote by now, you got a lot of homework to do in like 2 weeks, a week, like 10 days or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And still, you might not even make the most educated vote based on that, because it's almost like a tattoo. You're going to have to live with this shit for at least 4 years if your candidate wins, and you might just be wrong on who you should have voted for. Yeah. So
I just want to live through a
or you don't know.
election again. That's really what I want to do. I just want to live through a normal election again. I feel like every election, like you voted in 3, I voted in 2. Or you voted in 4.
This would be the 4th one.
So yeah, you 4, I'm 2. I said I missed the one I was eligible. You know, I'm a month younger than you, but that was I think maybe the first Obama one. That was like, yeah, this seems normal. This should happen, right? Like nothing bad necessarily would happen per se if John McCain had won, but just wasn't a nigga to beat Obama. Second time, Mitt Romney, cornball. We already know you just got washed.
No.
Both of them got washed, really. John McCain technically got washed more than Mitt Romney. But anyway, I mean,
yeah, but Mitt Romney was the combat to Obama's let's spread the wealth, and the wealthy like, no, I want my wealthy, and Mitt Romney was like, we can get your wealth back. Like,
yeah, but the problem with that was Romney had to get the poor whites too, and he couldn't because he was so in with the wealthy whites,
the rich whites. So like, he was not well liked by the poor whites.
He couldn't play that shit like Trump.
No,
Trump is a legit scumbag. Mitt Romney actually has like morals and shit.
Yeah, like Mitt Romney ain't like the cheesy thing that gets all the poor whites, I think, for Trump is that he's orange. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like poor white people want to be tan, like naturally, so they turn like abnormally brown or orange. Yeah. So like that's trashy to them. So off the grip, he gets like the trashy vote, like the trashy white people. He get that, the Caucanese. He'll get that vote off the rip, fam. You know what I'm saying? But he also getting, he get that rich white vote because he wanted a rich white. Mitt Romney couldn't pull it off with the poor whites because his hair looked nice and he didn't look trashy or stank when he went down there to go talk to the poor white folks, the Caucanese. They could see him from his mile away. They could smell his Armani cologne from like he didn't take off from like 4 days ago, still on him because he's not poor.
You're right. You just made me think of something very interesting to me, at least. Y'all tell me if y'all think it's stupid or not. But what do you think? Because I think what you just said is 100% correct. What do you think is more American, buying the dream or selling the dream? And I think
Selling
I
it.
know what I think I knew what your answer was gonna be, but
Selling it.
why? Because what's more American is the question. So
What's more American?
what's more American?
America is the most deceitful, selfish fucking country on earth, yo. Like we are the grimy, and it's grimy shit, and like you almost gotta love this shit. It's like I love seeing a bad guy win, so it's like a part of me just loves this shit because it's like the ultimate smile
That's
in your
cute.
face. It's like it's smiling in your face, but fuck you.
That's
like
cute until you the guy that's getting fucked by the bad guy.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's like you almost gotta admire the shit but anybody could be the good bad guy in America, bro. It's like
that's the pimp. That's the hustle of it. You gotta find
but that's America. That's America, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because you gotta think of just how nasty America was to like even begin with. Think about it. The whole point of America not wanting, seceding from Great Britain was the fact that they didn't want to pay Great Britain's taxes and dealing with the problems and shit that they had to deal with literally from across the pond here. And say like, yo, we got to pay taxes on what, nigga? We not even making that type of bread over here yet, nigga. We like a third world country still. Like y'all niggas got toilets. Like what the fuck you talking about, bro? And them niggas, and it was like, all right, cool, fuck these niggas, we succeed. We not paying your shit, fuck y'all. And then turn around and we're like, yo, we're gonna be a whole country. But look, these taxes though. Yeah, fam. The only way we gonna make this work is through nigga labor and high taxes. So let the games begin. Like, and that's it.
Yeah, shit kind of grows from there.
So do you see the contradiction?
Yeah, barter system, technically.
But the thing is, like, you see the contradiction. It's like, all right,
do kind of change the game. Slaves and transportation.
Yeah, but the game is now different because I'm contradicting because it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this and make it look like we're just such a freedom country, freedom states, and everything and all of the above, but realistically, we're doing the same exact shit that we say that we against. You know what I mean?
That has always begged the question personally.
So you selling the idea of freedom, the American dream, picket house, fence dog, white woman that cooks, cleans, and gives a boring blowjob and never argues with you.
That's only the dream is how you take it. The dream is how you perceive it. If you want to live like that nigga on your block, you gonna end up doing what you want to do to live like that nigga on your block.
Look, the American dream is highly attainable
if you got some type of drive for it, I guess.
But what they don't tell you is that no, everybody doesn't have an equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Period.
That gets into a different conversation.
But that's still selling the dream. You saying that
I'm on the more American part. I'm on the more American part. I'm on the what's more American part.
That's still American.
I think both are, but I think in order to sell the dream, you got to at some point have bought or been a part of the buy of the dream. Because if not, you ain't even dreaming about it. But only certain niggas end up selling the dream or want to sell the dream. Then there's some niggas that's like, nah, that's not like me. That's not even my vibe. And there's some niggas don't even know what the fuck is going on around them. So
a lot of niggas don't know.
I think it's more American almost to buy the dream because buying the dream makes you want to sell the dream.
Yeah, but there's more born sellers than there are buyers.
More born buyers.
Shit.
There are more born sellers. There wouldn't be as many motherfuckers out here crying broke.
Yeah,
a lot more motherfuckers taking a lot more risks.
They've all been sold on the fact of the American dream.
Their perception of it.
Yeah, if you crying broke, you trying to live to the perception of the American dream.
Your perception of it.
Yeah,
My perception of the American
yeah,
dream and a nigga that grew up in Kentucky is probably two different things. His thing is
yeah.
probably owning the farm. My thing is owning the building. It's two different things.
Yeah, but your perception of broke and the American dream and way, you might have maybe $20 in your pocket, be completely fucking broke, if that. And that's all you got for the fucking week, nigga. And Lord knows, because you ain't got no job when the next time you're gonna come into some money. But if we go across the pond in some place like Bratislava, for example, which I plan on actually buying, that's an entire country
for $473, nigga.
No, I think the country is actually itself like worth $100,000. But but
excuse me, big money over here.
Look, fam, I don't know what. Look, Jay-Z done found his way in the weed, so it's like I got to get my way into buying Bratislava before this shit. So for that nigga take that idea too. Okay, so
you think he not eyeing that shit?
And you better get the fuck off of Bratislava, bro. Like he can take Jamaica
looking
or something.
For a spot for the whole fam, nigga. Like
try and buy Houston. I don't give a fuck. Like to stay away from Bratislava. Like let me have that. Oh goddamn.
It's about to be fucking Beyonceville, nigga.
No, nigga. I need that. I need Bratislava. But anyway, like Bratislava poor is a whole different level of poor.
That nigga will probably just name the country Yonsei on some fly. Just Yonsei, not even B, just Yonsei. It just sounds sexy.
Yeah, but that's your man's though.
Yeah. Hopefully one day in real life.
Yeah, and while we were talking about designer weed earlier, like he actually has his own weed now.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, with the like designer line. What the fuck is that shit?
It's not a designer line. He invested in a company that does certain.
He got his own marijuana brand. It's called Monogram. Nigga, live with it. And
is it his or is he investing in a company? I heard he was investing in a company.
He already had it. No, he's already invested in it. He invested it back in 2019, and he's just now launching his signature line or his signature brand, Monogram, through said company that he was already invested into.
Okay.
But they don't know. It hasn't been stated yet whether it's just going to be one of those designer weeds that's going to be in California and everywhere else they're going to tax it to like fucking $800 a fucking ounce. But you know what I'm saying? That is happening. So there's gonna be
California got the lowest
my
tax.
recommendation is just for all the smokers like myself. Just you know what I'm saying? But don't be naive and be like, oh shit, you got that Jay-Z weed, you got that blueprint too, nigga. And then you go ahead and smoke that shit, and you was like, oh, this shit was amazing, but you was really smoking Gorilla Glue number 5. Like see, don't get played, bro. Be smart. Be smart out here, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's why I'm hesitant to attach my name to a strain. I wouldn't want to have my own weed strain. I want to build something that's known for something like in the industry. I wouldn't want to be like having Khalifa Kush or whatever. It's cute. It's cool. It it helps. It's a great marketing thing for sure. But I wouldn't have like Busy Kush, like that wouldn't be a thing.
Well, I think the smart thing to do is to not just have that one thing. You know,
I just want to sell enough weed to feel like I got a good weed selling business legally.
Well, you need to hire people to sell weed for you. You're not the guy to do that.
Bitch, you smoke the guy to do that.
You smoke your profits.
I started smoking my profits. I didn't always smoke my profits, goddamn it. Started smoking my profits and I stopped selling it.
Yes, because you kept smoking your profits. Then the whole bag.
No, it was a girlfriend and timing. Then I'm just gonna stop selling weed. Now I got my card again, and I'm like, I kind of want to sell weed again.
Be responsible with yourself.
Start out something like maybe a little trimmer or a bud tender or something. Get back ingratiated in the industry and the community. You know what I'm saying?
The industry don't need you.
I'm bullshit. That's a lie. Every industry needs me.
You gonna smoke the profits.
That's my business. It's profit.
You gonna smoke other niggas' profits. And then the whole bag.
That's stealing. I don't do that. I steal your bitch. I ain't gonna steal your money.
Or some chicken.
Or some chicken. I will steal your chicken, your shrimp, and your bitch. Lobster tails for sure. You gonna catch me with the grocery bag speaking out the black top party for sure. But
Your ass has stolen buckets of chicken.
I ain't steal buckets of chicken. I technically didn't steal it. I worked for it. It was my lunch break.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
But it wasn't
Every time I
chicken.
quote unquote stole chicken, it was my lunch break. Yeah.
Bidrick, stop. Stop.
Nigga said you stole a bucket of chicken.
So like multiple buckets of chicken. Oh shit.
I don't even think you can count that as stealing, but all right.
Yeah, it's counted. It's counted. Your man's though. The homie Shaq agrees with my take from last week's podcast on how I feel certain members of the Lakers shouldn't get championship rings and they should just be grateful, shut the fuck up, and sit down somewhere. And he had some choice words for your man's Dwight Howard and was like, yo, you ain't do nothing. Shut the fuck up and sit down somewhere. Like you wasn't even pivotal. You wasn't key.
No, wait. I heard about
quote
this.
Unquote. Take a picture. What? Take a picture. Shut the fuck up and sit your ass down somewhere.
That's a quote.
Yes, that's a quote.
Wait. I heard this nigga was just mad that he got emotional about winning.
Yeah, because he was crying with the trophy and was like, I worked so hard.
He did. Dwight Howard had to overcome a lot to fucking be considered reasonable to be next to them niggas this year, bro. He was on his way out of here, nigga.
No.
He was on his way out of here. That boy was not about to have a job.
The pandemic worked so hard to be able to keep LeBron James and AD in the crib for 4 months healthy. That's what worked hard. COVID deserves a championship ring with the Lakers. Matter of fact, when this is all said and done and AD and LeBron retire and they get their names hung in the rafters as Lakers, as Laker greats and shit, on that same exact night, COVID-19 should get a 19 number jersey retired right next to LeBron and AD.
You sound like a hating ass bitch.
No, I ain't. I'm not.
You sound like a hating ass bitch.
No, this is me giving all the credit to LeBron James and AD due to the pandemic. Dwight Howard didn't do nothing. He would have.
So you keep putting that asterisk on it, though. You keep putting that asterisk on it. Like,
I'm not.
Because of the pandemic, they got this. Is that because of the? They should have their name hang up in the Raptors next to Kobe. Like, come on, sound like a dick sucking ass, hating ass, angry ass, warrior ass. Where's my trophy ass? I'm mad. Fucking Steph hands don't work no more ass bitch. Nigga.
I'm giving credit to your mans, and you mad. Because you know
not
what?
My mans. Like, first off,
they your mans.
It's not.
They your mans. Dwight Howard your mans.
AD my man.
And your mans don't deserve a ring, and that's okay because he didn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Only person I think
he
on that squad
do nothing. Jared Dudley didn't do nothing.
Only people I think on that squad don't deserve rings: Bradley, Dudley, and Green. That's it. Everybody else, and I gotta give it to Kuzma. He hit a couple.
You gonna give
Kuzma half a ring.
You gonna give Giannis' little brother a ring, bro? Played 3 games like during the regular season.
Yeah, next season it'll be all right.
Nah, that's trash. That's fucked up. You gonna give Deion Waiters a ring?
Yeah,
You trash. You gonna give JR a ring?
of course.
Oh, like, oh,
Come
no,
on. What are you
oh,
talking
nah,
about?
nah,
What are you talking about?
nah,
You'll give
nah,
JR a
nah,
ring.
nah. I'm sorry, nah. You crazy? Nah, you crazy? You
Y'all
crazy?
niggas
What's
be
wrong with
mad
you?
JR
What's
be
wrong with
high.
you?
Y'all niggas be mad JR be high, bro. Nigga hit the pin a little too hard, hit the front of the rim, and now it's the issue. This nigga wake up and he's fucking Steve Kerr. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on.
Look, bro, I fuck with not playing basketball, JR. I just don't fuck with playing basketball, JR. Cause playing basketball, JR today is straight balls.
No, he just be high. When he's
Because
sober, he hit his shot.
and that make him balls now.
When he's sober, he hit his shots. When he blow, he missed
When
sometimes.
weed as a collective wasn't as strong as it is today, JR was balling. That was Knicks JR and Denver Nuggets JR, not so weeded JRs.
Cavaliers JR.
When we got better, when we got stronger, and
Nigga, we get stronger every day. That ain't no excuse.
we took a whole leap after Wiz Khalifa and Currency came out together. It took a whole different leap. It was like these niggas were smoking some shit, so everybody was trying to make their weed stronger.
Okay.
And then weed went into a super realm where it is today. And JR still smoking that weed. And it's too strong today. It's too strong. JR, for JR to be functional, I think he just needed to smoke Reggie. But when you didn't, but when you so used to motherfucking to smoking high level kush now, because you got money and weed is stronger, you might as well be smoking a cigarette.
See, but JR got the bread to smoke. Like he the type of nigga like me. You walk in the dispensary and he go, what's the most strongest shit you got? And then they tell him 800 an ounce. And then he be like, all right, let me get that.
Yeah, and then right after that, he like, damn, I gotta get on. I gotta play Philly tonight,
And
and then go out on
smoke a blunt with like an eighth in it, and then go on the court.
and score 2 points and go 1 for 19. like, come on, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, come on, bro. Some of them niggas don't deserve no ring. Some of them.
I think Dwight deserved one. I think Dwight.
No, he don't, nigga. He don't.
I think Dwight came through, motherfucking, at certain pivotal points. I think he showed signs of his better days, and I think that he checked his personality enough to stay in line with the rules before him. So for that and the contribution, yeah, he deserves a ring more than the other three niggas I just named. And one of them three niggas actually was helping. One of them three niggas was helping.
If Shaquille O'Neal, the person as being critical of Dwight Howard's performance and aid to a championship,
he called the nigga the next Superman. I don't want to hear it.
That was like 10 years ago.
I don't want to hear it. He gave it to him. That was his nickname. He ain't had to give it to him then. He only did that because he was in his prime. Now you call him a fuck nigga. I don't want to hear that. Shaq be on some bullshit sometimes. He is. Shaq be on some bullshit sometimes.
But look, my nigga, when the person that's critical of you is Shaq, and Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, was critical of Dwight Howard back in 2011. Yeah, my nigga. Shaq and Kobe was critical of Shaq. And them niggas won 3 fucking championships together because Shaq was a lazy fat fuck coming into every fucking training camp.
Fuck you think Kobe wanted out of Dwight?
And I don't. You think Kobe would have been like sitting there at the end of the game, like going over there hugging Dwight? He would have looked at that nigga like, no. LeBron, where you at? Where you at? Come here. Come here, AD.
No.
Come here, AD.
No, let's say if this was.
Come here, Markeith.
Let's say if this was when he first went to the Lakers and they did win the championship that year, and he did act enough right to get there. No, Kobe still would have been like, nah, you good. Like I see you, I saw you, but you good.
But he had to not be a bitch though. But then like
He
and
was
then
young. He was like 22 at the time, 21. That nigga wasn't trying to listen
no,
to
he
no
wasn't
Kobe
lying. He
Bryant.
like 26.
How old is he not?
Like 30 something.
Something.
30 something. Like 30 something, nigga. Like he been in the league for a minute. He came in straight out of high school.
Yeah, so he came in, was on the
Early
Magic
30s.
for like 5 years. Then he went on to the Lakers for what, 2 or 1. Then he bounced around. And he fucking, his attitude was too shitty to fucking deal with. Then he almost got kicked out 2-3 years ago. And then they gave him a chance on the Lakers.
Cause and the only reason he got to put a chance on the Lakers because Boogie Cousins' whole leg exploded again.
And we kind of seen that coming. So I mean, what do you want?
Nobody saw that coming. I was hoping y'all would actually win so Boogie get a championship. I fuck with that nigga. But
Yeah,
y'all got a
I wanted
championship.
that too. But
And his whole
legs blow
leg
up
fucking
sometimes.
exploded, and he didn't even get to suit up for one Laker game in a uniform.
It's a sad thing.
Pray for
I
Boogie's
know.
legs. Pray for Boogie's legs. God damn it.
They got the D Rose virus. Ain't no helping it.
Everybody, I want us to all pay for DeMarcus Cousins' knees, quads, Achilles, toes, heels, everything that could hurt in your lower body that could stop you from playing, period. And let's just pray that he can be okay.
Do you know the type of damage you could do to the world if you got a shot of whatever's in D Rose's knees and bottled that shit?
What you mean? Like in a negative way?
Like if you bottled whatever's wrong with D Rose's knees and injected it into other people, that changed the world.
That's terrible. Injected somebody's elbow and they shit just falling the fuck off. Oh shit!
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to start an NBA conspiracy.
Happen to be writing a letter to your nephew in the pen and shit, and he's like, oh fuck.
I'm not trying to start an NBA conspiracy or nothing here. I'm just saying maybe the reason sometimes people should go out at inopportune times is because maybe somebody got a shot of something they shouldn't have got a shot from. Maybe the reason.
Oh, you saying that they shot DeMarcus Cousins with the D Rose?
Hey, D Rose is a Piston now. We all know what the Pistons do for taxes. It's a shell corporation, goddammit. They don't want to help the city.
I want to know how much dope is being moved through the Detroit Pistons organization. I mean, dope money is being moved through the Detroit Pistons organization. Because we ain't playing to win. Somebody cleaning some money.
Between us and the Knicks, bro. I don't know. It's got to be a few $100 million.
Oh, watch. James
Cartels is in higher places than you think.
James Dolan gonna get hit with the RICO nigga, and they gonna say that this nigga been moving like 4.5 million tons of cocaine a year.
Would it surprise you if James Dolan got hit with a RICO?
Oh no, nigga! I'm going to New York after that. I'm watching that whole case live. I'm camping outside the courthouse. Like I want to see it. I gotta see this shit with my own eyes, nigga. Like we doing this Central Park bum style too, nigga. Tents, nigga.
Like, old school shit.
Old school, nigga. We doing this like 1969.
Oh shit! They got Kumar on CNN.
Oh, Kumar.
Kumar.
Oh, whatever happened to man's that who's man's that was showing his penis and got caught up at work for that shit.
Oh, everybody's favorite motherfucking CNN analyst, Jeffrey Toobin, was tubing. Oh, he was tubing on Zoom. He was tubing while he was zooming.
Ah. So he was like, and he got caught with the shit.
Pulled the whole penis out.
Oh.
Pulled the whole penis out.
He didn't get caught. He didn't get caught like face like neck up, and he was just like with the arm moving. He was like literally just penis out. Like.
From what I heard, probably thought the video. I don't know how to work Zoom very well. I don't. I will. If I pause this bitch, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I don't touch it. Wait till we done. If I gotta pee, I go pee, and y'all just gotta live with it for now till I figure it out. But if I had to beat off,
Don't beat off on this podcast, bro. We would never
but
do
let's
another one
say
of these again.
hypothetically speaking, you walk out the room, we're done. I hit end, or I think I hit end, and I'm just Jen. Oh, you know, everything would be cool until you walk back in the room and see
Yeah, we're not homies anymore after that.
it. I think, and don't quote me on this, but I don't think, well, I do think it's partially intentional. I don't think they mean
So
to
you think
harm
he
her.
was trying to show the world his masturbating penis?
Not the world, just somebody in the Zoom, or maybe just in the Zoom. I'm not saying Jeffrey Tubin is a nasty nigga. I don't know.
Clearly, you a nasty nigga. You was masturbating at work
Okay, look, they said
on
Louis
the
C.K.
Zoom
pulled his
meeting.
dick out in front of people, and he did it more consensually. But when they tried to get him up out of here for that, I'm like, okay, sometimes you just, sometimes pull your dick out. That's not. It's different. It's different. Pulling
Why
your dick
can't you
out in
be
the middle
like
of a Zoom
everyone
meeting
else and just pay a prostitute to give you a blowjob under the desk
because I'm
and
in a
just be there
meeting.
for an
I'm at a
hour?
home. My wife is at work. I'm backed up. I thought it was off. I pulled up a new screen, started getting off.
That's what escorts are for.
Well, that's what porn is for too.
Look, fam, I work at CNN. I at least got like 4 to 5 loyal escorts on call.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
work
don't.
at CNN.
Don
Yeah.
Lemon is too spicy for that shit. He gonna tell everything.
Look, Nick, Don Lemon is having a whole type of an affair with Como.
Stop gay slandering. That's not fair.
It's not gay slandering when it's true.
You have no proof that it's true.
I
They a
have
little
all proof
extra.
that it's true.
They a little extra comfortable, but they just friends. We friends. We comfortable. Not that comfortable. We comfortable.
Not as comfortable as them. That type of comfortable is like I'm having an affair on my wife with a man comfortable.
That's a different type of comfortable.
That's the comfortable that they have. But it's okay. I'm not judging. I'm just saying they should just be themselves. Don Lemon is. Come on, just need to stop fighting.
That's not true. Don Lemon lying to his man.
That's just infidelity. That just happens. That happens anyway. Like,
Can
like
you imagine? You imagine.
you can be gay, trans, straight, or whatever, and get cheated on. That don't matter.
So it's like, you imagine being the man Don Lemon's lying to about Chris Cuomo. Jesus Christ. That would make me go straight. I would try to fuck Cuomo's wife at that point. Just out of spite.
That'd be hilarious. But
she'll be nasty.
All I'm saying is
I'm shooting like gay, 10. Because it's nasty.
I'm shooting like 9.5 out of 10 this year. So, you know what I'm saying? If my writing goes into 2021, it might, you might see that happen, bro. But they in love with each other, and it's okay. Just come on, just need to be real with himself.
I don't know, man. I think it's a long day in hell before we get that. But anyway, point of that is just, don't pull your dick out of work. If you feel the need to pull your dick out of work, go to the bathroom. I've done it a bunch of times. Just go to the bathroom, especially one of them single joints. If you work in a place where there is one toilet in the male or female bathroom, and you know what I'm saying, they got two and they both got one toilet in it, go in there, lock the door, handle your business. Don't lose your job because you're horny. That's just not cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I don't recommend you let that happen to yourself.
CNN so nasty, they just said, we're going to suspend them and see what happens. We like this nigga.
That's when you know you have real executive power. When you know what I'm saying? And like to a degree, when you can get caught up for beating off during a work meeting and shit, and everyone see you dick, and they're just like, well, we might just suspend them.
I mean, think about it. How many meetings did Harvey probably beat off in?
More than one.
Hundreds, probably.
And they've all been on purpose.
Right. Just everybody just
and
knew at some point he just was just
not on Zoom meetings.
This was right in the boardroom, my nigga, in your face. Yes. We shooting loads on the marble, my nigga. Like shit. And you know he's one of those reports,
right? Oh God.
You know Harvey's one of those comers. He's a lot.
I'm sorry, Susan. It's on your face. It's on your face. Right here.
Harvey, one of them niggas, when he come, he yell real loud and then just a drop come out. Like bloop bloop.
I'm sorry, everyone, for it's been a long morning.
Got my senses back together.
What's wrong with you?
What's the next movie coming out this year?
Like Jesus Christ. Shit. Yo, so I Love New York having a reunion and shit. You wanna watch that shit? Yo, you gonna watch that shit? You know you gonna watch that shit.
That's one of the few headlines I saw. And
you gonna watch that shit.
Secretly prayed to myself it wasn't true, because I know for a fact if it is true, I'm not going to be able to resist watching it, and I'm going to hate every single second of it. So I'm not ready for that in my life, but I guess it's happening, so there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm absolutely ready. This is something I need in my life.
What has this bitch contributed to the culture? Please tell me.
Nothing. It's just completely fucking funny and inappropriate.
I seen somebody say on Twitter, y'all need to give her an honorary Oscar and Emmy for her contributions to the culture and television. Excuse me? Then we need EGOTs just for this. Suck my dick. I want an Emmy, an Oscar, a Tony, and a Grammy. Fuck you.
For this?
Yes, for the podcast. If she deserves it for that, I want all four of those for the podcast.
We at least need an Emmy and a Grammy.
No, all four. All four.
She did do something for the culture, though. I can see that as an argument.
What? Show bitches how to be ratchet on film first.
Yeah, Black reality TV, the Real Housewives and all that shit. Oh, spawn. And those her sons, bro. Mona wouldn't have the idea for the Real Housewives if it's not for I Love New York in New York.
Mona wouldn't have a fucking Love and Hip Hop. It wasn't for Joe Budden. Fuck out of
here. Yeah, but the idea of the show even existing wouldn't have been. New York son some bitches. You know what I'm saying? Son some motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
I want to interview a bitch. I'm sorry, a female, because I would have to refrain myself from calling said female a bitch until she said something, so I could call her a bitch to her face.
Well, that's because you ain't shit.
I want to interview said female that looks at Tiffany Pollard as an influence on culture, television, and her life. Because if that person exists, which I so hope it doesn't, but if that person exists, I don't know if I can
continue. Vivica A. Fox, she hosting the reunion.
Who? What?
I'm sure Vivica A. Fox.
Well, she washed. I get that. That's cool. We love Vivica, but she washed. Come on now.
You know you still taking a blow, Jay, from Vivica. Don't even lie and say you won't.
For sure.
Don't lie.
For sure.
You gonna let her eat your ass
it's Vivica, but she washed, huh?
You gonna let her eat your ass 250?
Duh.
Cause she ain't that washed.
That's not true. You can be washed and fine. Penelope Cruz washed. She fine as shit.
But she wouldn't. Nah, she really looked like a bird now.
She is slowly morphed into a pigeon, but still.
Like she looks
Just a cute pigeon.
birdish, bro.
She's a cute pigeon.
She like whenever she motherfucking when she has an orgasm, she makes a sound. Like Telly.
Oh,
I just had to roll out the pussy and just laugh. It was like, what the fuck happened?
You good? Damn.
Man, I would go get some beer. You want some berry seed? I mean, some wine. The fuck out of here.
That's fucked up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just
shout out to New York though. I ain't hating on
it. I can't co-sign it, but
I ain't hating on it.
I hate to admit I will probably watch it because I'm probably gonna be high and I'm probably gonna be like.
And unfortunately, I will watch it as well. And
how
as
you
I'm
watch
watching
that, but don't watch a presidential debate?
Makes more sense.
Makes the same amount of sense. What are you talking about? They're both reality shows shot to produce a feeling on purpose with two or more people promoting a brand. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but I buy it in New York's brand better. But
seriously? I buy Trump brand before I buy that shit.
And that's why you're a Republican. But
I'm a black publican, nigga.
Oh, you are a Republican.
I'm a black publican.
You are a Republican.
No, black publican mean you vote for anything and you ride with anything black that you fuck with. If it don't
you
fit
are
your
a star,
lifestyle,
sir.
Then, hey, you said what?
You are a star, sir.
I'll be that. What that make you?
Your button.
Oh, okay.
No one likes me if I'm not podcasting, for real.
Nigga said no one likes me if I'm not podcasting.
No, I'm a terrible person when I'm not podcasting and shit. Mona wish she could have me on Love and Hip Hop.
Damn, so I'm just confined to the fucking halls of YouTube and my own personal website, riding off an audience I've had for 20 years.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the people who have
not much room for growth in that. I don't like that.
No. Like and all the people who are just getting put onto you hate you dearly. Like it's not like if you're not into the circle, you know, and into the whole fold of who you are, no, everyone hates you. It's just like you're not gonna get any traction. You are a star, sir. You're a Republican, and if it wasn't for what you've done for the culture, would be considered a culture vulture.
I can't lie.
I apologize. That's really sorry. That's just really just disappointing and just rude to say to somebody.
I can't lie.
Because I really don't like Star.
I can't lie. And if my skin was a few shades lighter, I might have moved a bit differently with the same intentions and may look a tad bit different. But because I am who I am, that flat out.
Are you saying that you posted limitations on yourself because of your skin tone?
No, I'm saying if I was white, I probably would be a culture vulture by accident, on purpose.
Yeah. But see, I don't hate you enough to call you Vlad, though. I feel like the day that I'm just like,
oh no, if you call me Vlad, we hanging this up and I'm coming to Flint and whooping your ass. We gonna scrap, nigga. Ain't gonna be
I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking stomach.
I ain't not.
I got guns. I got sticks everywhere in this bitch, nigga.
That's great. You're still not gonna shoot me.
Under the bed, in the closet, nigga. What you mean?
Still not gonna shoot me.
Shit.
Walk right in your house, punch you dead in your fucking face, nigga.
If I called you Vlad, nigga, it's an on-site warning. Like,
ain't no on site, nigga. I'm coming to your site.
Exactly. So when I see you, I'm shooting in the fucking stomach. Nigga, I'm see you coming. Like, oh, he's here.
Man. Nigga say you'll call a white man DJ Vlad. Now I'm the one that's the Republican. Excuse me.
You're like, oh,
You
he's here.
sound like the Trump campaign
Bah!
trying to use Ice
Like, what are you
Cube as a
doing?
scapegoat. You sound like the Trump campaign trying to use Ice Cube as a scapegoat. Shut your bitch ass mouth.
You the one that was calling, trying to use Ice Cube as trying to call Ice Cube a coon last week. I had to educate you.
So I'm gonna take a page out of Biden's book and just say, yeah, y'all go ahead and go look at that tape and you tell me. Because that didn't happen. But okay.
Yeah, it happened.
All right.
You were trying to agree.
Better
You were
question
trying to coon Ice Cube,
what else
and I wasn't having it. It was not being had.
You must have been having a conversation with somebody in your head.
It was not being had. Don't be Vlad. Don't be Vlad. Calm down.
Don't be
Vlad. Don't be
Vlad.
Get
fucked up.
Don't be Vlad. Don't be Vlad.
Don't be flex. You being flex right now. Don't be flex.
Yeah, I can be flex.
You can be flex.
I can be the best version. I can be flex in the 90s.
That's as bad as being Vlad.
Nah, because Vlad never had a real good run to where he wasn't a culture vote.
Flex out on the radio and lied to niggas for 6 hours. Shut up.
Yeah.
In their ears. In their face.
One time.
10
maybe
times.
Twice. Maybe twice.
He been around since the 90s.
Exactly. But
the nigga need to go home and eat some soup.
But for all you contributed to the game of hip hop.
Lugs. Yeah. Suck my dick. Lugs and cars. Few drops. Shut up, nigga.
And freestyles.
Oh, because I could host a freestyle. Shut up, nigga.
Vlad don't host no goddamn freestyle. He a culture vulture. Every day.
I'm sure he
always has been.
What the fuck he do? I'm sure I get the feeling Vlad got DJ vibes. He got broke DJ vibes. So I feel like he probably used to work at some small radio station doing hip hop.
That needs to be a poll. Everyone that listens to this podcast that gives a fuck about music like I do and shit and doesn't want to just sit up and talk about politics all day. We're doing a poll. Who's the bigger culture vulture? DJ Vlad or Funk Flex? Yeah.
That's gonna be 50-50.
I don't think so.
I feel like the poll gonna be 50-50.
I don't think
so. If we talking about niggas that know anything about hip hop, if people that are answering this poll have been paying attention to hip hop for at least the last 15 years, yeah, that's gonna be 50-50.
I don't think so. I highly doubt that.
For real.
Because like I said, Fun Flex has some fucked up moments. He has some stupid nigga moments. And some embarrassing nigga moments and some niggas.
Pages. We can write a book.
Yeah, but he's contributing.
Didn't he get caught with a tranny or something? Come on, dog. Like,
no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him.
That was him and Mr. C.
That was Mr. C.
That was both of them.
Nah, it was Mr. C. This nigga got caught twice.
Maybe it was just Mr. C.
That was Mr. C.
I wonder how Mr. C feel right now. Like, being with trannies is acceptable. He would have been a pioneer.
Yeah, but when you lie about
tranny is the wrong word. I'm sorry. Transsexual. Transgender. I'm sorry.
But when you're ashamed about it, just like Cuomo is to be ashamed about his relationship with Don Lemon.
I don't think he's ashamed. I just don't think he's ready to talk.
It's
you gotta be ready to come out the closet, bro.
Look,
if you're in a closet. Yes.
I'm sure Cuomo's wife is ready to leave him for Daquan as soon as you know what I'm saying. As soon as he just comes out, but he ain't pulling that plug, bro. Stop being ashamed of who you are.
Now that would be a CNN event.
The point of this whole podcast, the point of this whole podcast, in every way, shape, or form, is self-acceptance of either how ill, retarded, stupid, a bitch nigga, or whatever you happen to be. This is self-acceptance.
Well, we are more accepting than most people here.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll listen to you. I'm gonna judge the fuck out of you if this shit's crazy.
Yeah, we'll talk about you. But we'll talk about you to your face. We're not gonna do it behind your back.
Nah. But if I don't like you, I will point at you, at your problems in jest. And
if I don't understand you, I might ask you some questions that might ruin your day.
And don't let me have like 7 too many of these. It's
he starts sounding like one of those border hoppers.
Shit. And that's funny. Cause you say every time you get drunk, you start sounding like one of those rappers that say they gonna release a mixtape.
That's cute. Funny how niggas ain't working on no mixtape. That's wild.
I told you, P's a busy detox. So you just devoting yourself to podcasting now? Have you given up on busy detox?
Yeah, ain't no mixtape coming.
Oh shit! Let me get the stems for $9.
Nah, I swear for
and I'm gonna
that
leak
already.
that shit.
What you talking about?
Nah, let me get that shit. I'm gonna leak
One
that
single
shit.
out and it's worth more than that. What are you talking about? Shut your bitch ass mouth.
Nah, bro. Like, let me get that shit. Let me J Electronica your shit, bro.
I'm J Electronica and myself.
I know.
I'm electrocuting.
Let me get busy detox.
I'm electrocuting my inner J.
I'm gonna leak that shit on YouTube for 12 hours, nigga. And then it's like, that's it.
Nah. I would never. Even if Hove let me, I would never. I would never. I would never.
Look, man, all I'm saying is you just need to release busy detox and shit, get that shit over with. Impress the world.
Soon.
Impress the world or not impress the world. That's all I got for this
Fuck
week.
if it impress y'all. What?
Fuck that shit. You need them shit to sell.
Yeah, impress who it impress. If it don't, I ain't looking for it to. I'm not gonna press you to be impressed, nigga. You like it or you don't.
Nah, fuck it. They gotta like this shit.
Yeah, they like one of them. I was doing pretty good.
Yeah,
all right.
Drop your socials. Let's get the fuck out of here.
What they call me on everything? I think it's busy now. Bitch. It's everything you can think of. Just type it in. DSP.
And TN2M_Ortega for me on everything. Everything is an everything on everything. Just like that. Whatever the subreddit is, my co-host knows that shit. And then the Instagram.
TN2M.
And the podcast Instagrams, nigga.
Podcast Instagram is TN2M_podcast.
Hey.
You also go follow it. And if you don't know, you won't know. The YouTube page is House of Spades Media Group. Just go to YouTube and type in hashtag TN2M. Click that motherfucking page and hit what? Subscribe. There you go.
Also, if you haven't, are not aware, and you should be, if you're not, I'm gonna let you know. You need to go stream Artwork by AOS. It's down. It's on all your motherfucking DSPs and shit. So you ain't got no excuse but to listen to that shit. You can even listen to it on Hi-Fi if you got Tidal and shit, and get that nigga more royalties. God damn it! You can also do that shit. You can also do that shit for Her by Crimson Alchemist. You dig? You can also do that for IQ the Joker for Relevance. You dig? And check out that fucking music video on YouTube. You dig? And also the single for Busy Detox. Fly is on all your DSPs everywhere too. So get that nigga some money and shit so he can actually put out a project that he's never gonna put out, and I can buy it for $19. Ooh, and then leak it to y'all for 24 hours on YouTube.
How much you charging for the leak if you paying 19?
Oh, and I'm just gonna leak it. And then after that, if you want to listen to it again, then you gotta pay me to actually listen to it.
I'm saying, how much you charging to listen?
Like for a whole album?
It's my going rate for the whole album. Listen, talking about 30 minutes of music here.
You my man. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I say $12, and I'll give you 3 for every 12.
Oh no, I'm not looking for nothing in this. Because this is a hypothetical universe.
I'm giving it back to you. I'm giving it back to you off rips because I'm gonna be the only person in possession of this album that was never gonna come out.
Nigga, I will shoot you with your gun, take every one of your dollar of your profit, and charge what the fuck I'm gonna charge anyway.
You wish you could take a gun away from me. One, and I'm just
Well,
my goal. One of my goals in life
and shoot you in the knee with it.
I have more than one, and you never could. And
we got a
anyway,
shootout on our hands, nigga.
You get out, shoot me, shut your mouth.
I can't outshoot you.
No. Stop it. Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
You sure about that?
Stop it.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that? I'm asking you. You sure about that? We gonna see.
Julian, don't play yourself.
Joseph, don't play yourself. You sure about that?
Don't play yourself.
Joseph,
don't play yourself. You know what? Fuck it. We taking this podcast to the range one day, and I'm gonna try to shoot. I gotta humble your ass. I gotta humble you. Now you're gonna say some dumb shit. Like I gotta humble you by the grace of God. Man, like I gotta humble this nigga. Oh my God.
If you feel that strongly about it, we can do it.
Oh my God. I'm actually appalled that you really think on God. Like on God, on life, you think you can outshoot me though? On life. Seriously.
I'm a little rusty, but yeah, for the most part.
Would you be willing to sacrifice your left testicle for that?
Would you be willing to sacrifice yours? What type of stupid question is that?
Yes.
I'll put $100
that's
on
how
it.
Confident I am.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then yeah. I'll put both on it and just take the whole sack.
So you might as well be Caitlyn Jenner after this, nigga. Like, you might as well go for the whole shit then. Like, all right, you lose everything off this. You might as well get yourself a new set of titties and a perm and a whole nine. Like, oh my God, you are appalling. You
start looking for girl names for Joe, okay?
You better apologize to God.
It's still the same thing.
You better. I'm all right. The entire world is gonna make. I'm gonna make you apologize to God for even daring to think that you could outshoot me. That's some wild ass shit.
Hey, you say whatever you gotta say to help you sleep tonight. A little Modelo and a couple lies, it's all right.
I would shoot through a nigga in that's already paralyzed in a wheelchair and hit somebody in front of them that's walking and standing up and put them in a wheelchair.
Nigga said sniper rifle Josephine. Okay, I see you.
Nigga, I will put a motherfucker down. Fuck out of here.
If you shoot the nigga in a wheelchair, he's already down. That's not that hard to hit.
No, he's down, but the nigga in front of him is now in a wheelchair too, so now they homies. They go to the same rehab.
Curving bullets.
They go to the same rehab, my nigga.
All right, nigga.
They know each other personally. Anyway, episode 128, Now Millennials Podcast, House of Spades Media. We was back this week. We'll be back again next week for another dose of your podcast audio illness, better than heroin shot into your fucking eardrums. You know what I'm saying?
To be clear, heroin or bleach. I've heard people are into that these days.
Bleach is for the Republicans and the Caucanese. You know what I'm saying? This Ortega lace heroin is, you know what I'm saying, for those that like to listen to audio dopeness, the Caucasians and all the allies, my brethren, Latino, and Afro-American. Yeah, dig. Episode 128. We'll be back next week, and we out.
Yeah, bitch.